Being born at this time, who would have ever thought that I was about to face the things that I face? Who would have ever known what was about to happen when I was this small and my mom was still alive? I really didn't know what type of thing that was coming. I was too young to know. But in the next 5 years, I would be faced with something that I did not ever think that would happen to me. It's no way I could have known that she would be leaving me at such a young age. This is me when I was just a baby, having a good time in life. Looked like life was fun. There was no way to predict what was coming, but I still made the best of my life. I still worked hard. I still used her to motivate me to do things that probably couldn't have been done otherwise, but I kept pushing on. I kept pushing on. I kept pushing on because that was the only way. I ended up joining the military. This is when I was in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. I was a private. This is my basic training picture. And it was 1997 when I completed this at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. That was a big step in my life. Out of all the things I had been to up until that point, I did not know that I would end up being in the military. And statistics say that I shouldn't even have gotten that far, but I did. That's me right there in the middle, if you can see. That's me, the young me. But I put forth every effort to succeed and to be the best that I could be at that time. And I kept moving forward. And this is me when I had spent a lot of time in the military. As you can see, all of my awards and all of my accomplishments that I had achieved while I was in, and no one thought that I would accomplish that, but I did, considering my background, being a motherless son, and also not having all the support that most people have when they grew up as a child, and all of the trauma and hard times that I went through. But I made it anyway, and I succeeded by doing things that most people think or thought that I would not do. And I excelled at everything I did in my life. And it got me to the point where that picture right here that you see me, I was really, really feeling good about myself. And I overcame a lot, but I still had more to do. And then you look back on it, this is me and my mother together. This is where it all began, right here. And not too long after this picture, she was back in the hospital again, and she was sick, and she had showed me on her chest the lump that she was having on her chest from the cancer. And she suffered from T-cell lymphoma. That was what she had. And during that time, I would say that it's hard to determine if there's something that could be done for this. And they realized that it wasn't. As you can see in this photo, she has on a wig, and that's because her hair had already fallen out. But, you know, I look at this picture and I wonder what my life would be like had she still been around. But I took everything that I had and I used her as motivation. She died young, but I took her motivation